1 week from today is the Great American Eclipse, and I will say, by this time next week, it will already be done. So Monday, April 8th, Mid-Michigan will be able to experience most of the solar eclipse. And to prepare you is Shannon Schmoll at the Abrams Planetarium on MSU's campus. Now, Shannon, before people go stare at the sun, you need to protect your eyes. So how can we best view the solar eclipse while staying safe?
So you want to make sure that you either look with something like Eclipse glasses, which are going to block out most of the light. I can see nothing under the bright studio lights right now. And you want to make sure that it has the right certification, which is ISO 12312-2 2015. So, but even then you want to make sure you check them, make sure there's no scratches or holes, look up at the sky on a sunny day but not at the sun, and make sure you still cannot see anything through them. The only thing you should see is the sun. You can also make indirect viewers, so anything with holes in it, you can sort of hold it out and let the sun shine through it, and you can see an image projected onto the ground.
So there are different ways to view the solar eclipse, and what makes it so spectacular?
So if you are in the path of totality, you will see the moon completely cover the sun, and then when that happens, you see the corona, which is this outermost atmosphere of the sun that we don't normally get to see. And it's absolutely gorgeous and ethereal and beautiful and hard to describe.
All the feelings.
Yes.
Well, behind us is a picture of the eclipse, and so here in Michigan, more specifically in mid-Michigan, will it look like how it is behind us, or how much will be covered?
So we won't quite see this, which is the moment before total eclipse. This little bit right here is called the diamond ring effect. This is the last bit of light you see before the moon completely covers the sun. So we will see about 96% of the sun covered at maximum eclipse where we are. So at that point, we'll see a really thin crescent of the sun that's still left, even at maximum eclipse.
And still, that is phenomenal. But if you want to get to the path of totality, if any Michiganders are planning a little road trip, what would you recommend?
So the path of totality is going from Texas up to Maine, at least in the United States. If you really want to stay in Michigan, there's the tiny corner in Monroe County you can go see it in. Otherwise, Toledo is one of the closest places to us that you can go. Or if you want to go a little bit closer to the middle of that path, that's where the eclipse will last longer. So Cleveland, Sandusky are also great places.
Any other advice you'd like to give to people besides having, the glasses ready to protect your eyes? Is there anything else you want to have with you to make the experience more enjoyable?
So have some snacks. The whole thing from start to finish is about 2.5 hours. So get some friends. It is one of those things that's just really spectacular to see with other people. And if you are trying to do this as a day trip, do be prepared for traffic. So expect that.
You don't want to miss it. Shannon, thank you so much for joining Mid-Michigan Matters today.
Thanks for having me.
And we are very excited. I like the dress also. There we go. Well, Justin, you have it all lined up. What time can we view the solar eclipse?
Yeah, so as we just heard, we're going to have that small window where it's going to be near its peak. For us here in the Lansing area, that's going to be around 3:12 p.m. And so you'll have a couple minutes either side of that where you've got really good coverage of the moon blocking out the sun. But we got a whole timeline for you to show you here. Right